Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful princess named Lillian. She was the only daughter of the king and queen, and everyone adored her. She had long golden hair that cascaded down her back and bright blue eyes that sparkled like the stars. Lillian was not an ordinary princess, for she possessed a special gift that no one knew about. She had the ability to perform magic, a power that had been passed down to her from her ancestors. Lillian had always been fascinated by the magic that she had seen in fairy tales, and she spent hours reading books about spells and enchantments. One day, when she was practicing a spell that she had read about, she accidentally turned her pet cat into a frog. She was horrified, but with the help of a kind old wizard, she was able to reverse the spell and turn her cat back into its original form. From that day on, Lillian practiced her magic in secret, knowing that her parents would not approve of her using such powers. She spent most of her days locked up in her room, experimenting with different spells and incantations. One day, the kingdom was attacked by an evil sorcerer who had come to take over the throne. The king and queen were taken captive, and the people of the kingdom were left in despair. Lillian knew that it was up to her to save her parents and her people. She donned a cloak and a hat to conceal her identity, and set out on a quest to find a way to defeat the evil sorcerer. She knew that she could not do it alone, so she sought the help of a group of brave knights who were known for their valor and courage. Together, they journeyed across the kingdom, facing many challenges along the way. They battled fierce beasts, crossed treacherous rivers, and climbed mountains that seemed to touch the sky. Finally, they reached the sorcerer's lair, a dark and foreboding castle that stood atop a high cliff. They fought their way through the sorcerer's minions and made their way to the throne room, where the sorcerer sat upon his throne. Lillian stepped forward, and the sorcerer laughed at her. "What can a mere princess do against me?" he sneered. Lillian smiled calmly and raised her hand. Suddenly, a burst of light shot forth from her fingertips, and the sorcerer was knocked from his throne. Lillian had used her magic to defeat him. The king and queen were overjoyed to see their daughter return victorious. They praised her bravery and thanked her for saving their kingdom. People of the kingdom rejoiced, and Lillian became a hero. But Lillian knew that she could not reveal her secret. She knew that her parents would not understand her powers, so she kept her magic hidden, using it only when necessary.